Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is a late post because I have had a rough week and I wanted to post something in the spirit of keeping promises to myself. So this is me posting something short and sweet just in order to keep the promise to myself. So I decided to tell you a little bit about this channel, like why it's named this and stuff. My favorite movie in the history of all movies is Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl, but I love all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Sometime between the first movie and I think the second movie, Disney came out with this website that was where you could like make your own pirate flag and like find your pirate name and stuff. And so the name of this channel is from that. I have my original flag. Right here. This is my binder from high school. And this was my flag. It says Accursed Allie, the barnacled blunderbuss. I decorated that flag. This was a printout and this was from a newspaper. Yeah, this was my binder for like all of high school basically. And so the name Accursed Allie, the barnacled blunderbuss I've used for so many things, but I shortened it down to just Accursed Allie because it's short and simple. So yeah, that's where the name for this channel came from, where the name for my Instagram and like TikTok and everything. Accursed Allie came from that Pirates of the Caribbean website that Disney put out between the first and second movie. I think it might have been between the second and third, but I think it was the first and second. My love for Pirates of the Caribbean started when I was 3, basically. My family went to Disneyland, and since I was 3, I was like too little to go on all of the rides that my siblings wanted to go on because I was the youngest. So my dad and I would just ride Pirates of the Caribbean over and over and over because it was the only thing that I could go on, and he liked Pirates of the Caribbean, so that's what we'd do. And that's still what I do to this day. When I go to Disneyland, I just I go on Pirates of the Caribbean, and then I go on Indiana Jones, and I go on Pirates of the Caribbean, and then I go on Indiana Jones, and I just do that the entire time. Unless Indiana Jones is down, then I just go on Pirates over and over. When Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl came out, my family saw it for my birthday in the drive-in movie theater, and it was like the best thing ever. So ever since then, I've loved Pirates of the Caribbean, the movies, and I've always loved the ride since I first went on the ride in Disneyland. And I also just love pirates in general. Like, Pirates of the Caribbean spawned my love for piracy and learning about like real pirates. I have like a bunch of books on a bookshelf over here that are all about pirates. And I just like learning about pirates, and I like watching Pirates of the Caribbean. And yeah, so my channel is named Accursed Allie because of Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. And if you didn't know, I have worked in Walt Disney World a few times, and one thing that everyone who meets me knows about me is that I love Pirates of the Caribbean. So a lot of my friends from Disney started referring to me as Pirate Allie because I'm not the only Allie in the world, but Pirates of the Caribbean is like the #1 thing that you learn about me, so they all referred to me as Pirate Allie. So there's that. And Captain Jack Sparrow has been my favorite Disney character since Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl came out in theaters. He's been my favorite. Like, I relate to him a lot, and he's just really funny and smart and clever, and I really relate to him, and I love him. And so I'm not the best at talking to Disney characters in the parks, so whenever I would meet characters by myself, it'd be kind of like awkward and I didn't know what to do. But then whenever I would meet with Captain Jack Sparrow in the parks, he was like the one that I can talk to and just talk to because I know the movies so well that I could just talk to him forever. There was one time I met Captain Jack Sparrow at one of the Halloween parties, and we were talking and he was like saying that all the rum barrels around him were empty, and I was like, well, who's to blame for that? And he was like, maybe me a little bit. And I was like, well, how are we gonna get any rum if they're all empty? And he was like, you meet me over there at Tortuga Tavern. We sail at dawn. We'll go to Rum Runner Island and break into my stash. That was like, it was great. I made a date with a pirate. It was great. But yeah, I'm sorry that this is late. I've had a rough week. I'm fine, but like, it was rough, and I just wanted to make something so that I could say that I did it and keep a promise to myself. So hopefully this video makes sense. It's real quick. Thanks. See you later, alligator.